Things are getting very interesting. Before we look into Uhuru Ruto Ichaweri deal, let me start by saying this. A hoping majority of Kenyans are not interested in good leadership. Only but a few might be interested. And that's why Kenyans will still get bad leaders until the day they will wake up. For now, 2027, Kenyans will still just elect very bad leaders, leaders who are not fit holding public offices. The dirtier or the corrupt you are in Kenya, the more likely you are to be elected into a public office. The less corrupt, the cleaner you are, chances are very high you will be rejected. That's what is happening in Kenya. And that's why sometimes I don't take Kenyans seriously when they criticize William Samoei Ruto. They are criticizing William Ruto, but then look at the options they are trying to propose. Who bewitched Kenyans? Kenyans will still suffer. If an election was to be held today in Kenya, a majority will look at where their ethnic political leaders are or where their favorite political parties are. That's the consideration in Kenya. And I'm talking of a majority, not all. So Kenyans will still continue suffering. Let's have a look at a very interesting story captured by the Standard today, 27th December 2024. The story is going to inform the basis of our analysis right now. How Uhuru Ruto Ichaweri deal was brokered at secret meeting in USA. A surprise political thaw took place in September 2024 when President William Ruto and his predecessor Uhuru Kenyatta sat down for a meeting in Boston, USA. The secret afternoon meeting, which marked a dramatic shift in their political relationship, followed almost 4 years of animosity and bitter rivalry between the two former allies. High-placed sources say the encounter was about more than reconciling the two men. It was also about stabilizing a country teetering on the edge of division and protecting the political interests of Kenya's fourth and fifth presidents. The two-day meeting, which involved only Ruto and Uhuru, was preceded by months of delicate negotiations through emissaries orchestrated by former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, who had already secured a handshake with Ruto. Uhuru had been reluctant to engage in a handshake with Ruto, whom he had previously labeled unfit for office. On his part, Ruto blamed Uhuru for his political challenges, including opposition and later Gen Z-led protests over high cost of living. The meeting was seen as crucial for healing political rifts and restoring stability. And if it goes well, the meeting might help in 2027 to bring Mount Kenya on Ruto's side, a State House official said. President Ruto and Raila's close allies explained that both Uhuru and the former Prime Minister are expected to share 14 vacant principal secretary slots to be announced next year after the Public Service Commission conducts interviews. I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand what this means politically. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. We are always ahead in this forum. Those who have been keenly following us here can attest to the fact that long before Uhuru and William Ruto had the handshake, we had predicted that here. And it did happen just the way we had predicted. And let me also remind Kenyans that William Ruto will do all he can to win a second term in 2027, even if it will mean reaching out to Rigathi Gachagua to help him in 2027. William Ruto will do all he can in making sure he wins a re-election. That's why I still implore upon Kenyans to go the tribeless way. Kalonzo come, Rigathi come, that will not be able to beat William Ruto come 2027. And I'm stressing on Kalonzo come, Rigathi come, because as things stand, those are the top leaders critical of William Ruto's rule. William Ruto will do everything in making sure he wins a second term, even if it will mean reaching out to the two leaders. And so far, you started hearing of Kalonzo paying William Ruto some visits at State House at night. Where there is smoke, there is obviously fire. I sympathize with Kenyans who think they will send William Ruto home that easily. The only way is for Kenyans to go the tribeless way, not this ethnic balkanization where two tribes gang up against some other tribes. That will not work. Ruto is the master of ethnic mobilization. Uhuru and RAILA are going to share about 14 slots of principal secretaries. Should that happen, then chances of Uhuru and Raila Odinga supporting William Ruto's candidature come 2027 are very high. Should Ruto give the 14 slots to the two leaders, chances are very high Raila and Uhuru will support William Samoei Ruto. And should Uhuru support William Samoei Ruto, then I'm also seeing a very high possibility where William Ruto might succeed in getting some substantial votes from Mount Kenya East and Mount Kenya West. If you add to Raila Odinga's strongholds, then nothing will send William Ruto home come the next election. Uhuru is a politician. In politics, it's all about interests. If Uhuru had a chance of choosing between working with the opposition and working with Ruto, he'll most definitely choose to work with Ruto because Ruto is the president. And looking at these politicians, Kenyans are fronting. These are all greedy politicians. Kenyans have not yet seen anything. These are politicians who William Ruto will easily compromise. As I conclude, it's also incumbent upon Kenyans to understand what's going on behind the scenes. This is a war between the Kalenjins and the mountain. The two communities that have always dominated Kenyan politics since independence. We all know that they've just been rotating power between themselves. Kenyans can liberate themselves from the two ethnic domination by rejecting both William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. Kenyans should not allow these two politicians to sway them. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person who may want to support our forum, that's my number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.